approaching the ruin of the monastery, which is the name? Don't know.
Not sure.
Not sure. But Jacques was saying a bunch of things. What were you saying? So we're going to be walking. The Camino actually goes right in the middle.
Yes, in honor of the monks there. They used to heal people that were sick. And there is a story that I read in my famous Spanish. In Spanish, which...
You read a story in Spanish?
Maybe not. But anyway, the people would come here to get healed from a medieval disease that was killing lots of people. And it was finally they realized many years after that it was due to some fungus in the wheat and the bread that people were fed. And when they would come here, the monks would use a different method to make bread.
Well, they use their own wheat that they grown, right?
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, people would feel better. And of course, walking, miles and miles every day
to get here.
Also can't hurt, right? So that's a very famous place.
So it's called the Ruinas del Convento de San Antón, le siglo 14th century. Ouf, c'est quelque chose. Wow, how gorgeous. Oh yeah, it goes right in. Wow, that is beautiful, huh? Wow.
So the gate that you see over there is made in the shape so that if people would come when it was later at night, they could be protected from the elements, but the monk would lock the door and leave some bread and some water until the next day. So, these guys were really something.
Wow. So even though it's a ruin, the structure that's left is pretty significant, huh?
Yeah.
That's really beautiful. Truly magnificent, huh? Wow. Look how big the structure are. Beautiful. So you were saying, Jacques, that this was also a hospital at one point, right?
Absolutely. People would come here to get healed, and I guess in the Middle Age there was a little bit of a problem with their bread was contaminated, and many people would die, and they would come here and be magically healed. And they found out that later that the bread was contaminated, but the bread of the monks here was not, and it was helping people to get saved. So that's a very famous place. It was under the protection of the king, like in the armies, and it was some place that.
And you were saying something earlier when we were walking about the Camino.
I was saying
in the 12th century, in the 12th century, and the Camino wasn't like people would stop here, and that was it, or
no, they would come here as like a stop on the way to Santiago, and of course, the monk would leave at the door if the door were locked at night, and they would leave bread and water, and then until the next morning, where they would oath and welcome people. So quite the history of this place, and a mandatory stop on the Camino, a very famous stop on the Camino.
Oh yeah. Let's go over to the other side there. So Jacques was saying that he was reading that that was the emblem of the convent or the monastery, right? I'm not sure what that means, but look at the amazing structure. Wow, it's something. Incredible structure. so old. What a great story. Wonderful.
In the ruins, they have rowing machines. You could buy a rowing Coke.
Just left the ruins of the Pilgrims Hospital or monastery. Pretty amazing. And it's still a little bit windy. Sorry, I'm kind of shaky right now. Okay. Beautiful. Once more, some blue sky is arriving for us. And Jaco is ahead, and to the left of him, to the left of his profile, you can see in a distance the church of the town. And at the top of the mountain is a castle, which we were talking about, Jack and I, at breakfast. And we're thinking we might go up to check it out. Hein, chérie? We were thinking that we might go to the castle. You can see it well here, right?
Castle, we're coming.
So you can see the church of the town.
We're definitely going to the castle.
And we're not thinking of going to the castle. I just heard we are going to the castle, which is right at the top of the hill right there. Lots of history to be had today. So we were commenting yesterday and then again today. We were thinking that these are fields of barley and not wheat. When we looked online, we thought the barley were a little bit longer than the wheat. Look at the beautiful gold color, right? That's just really stunning.
Morning.
Morning. Buen Camino. Anyway, this is the look of the entire field. It is really beautiful. So if anyone listening knows for sure if this is barley or wheat.
Anthony, if you're listening.
Anthony, are you listening, Anthony? Our farmer from Saskatchewan?
Yes.
Tell us. Anyway, anyone knows for sure, please comment, let us know. And we are getting closer and closer, and it is just a sight to be seen. Apparently the town has 2 to 3 churches, and one is at the entrance of the village. The other one is as we leave the village, and Jacques is saying both we should visit, so we plan to do that. So obviously the one that's in front of us is the first one, and yeah, it's just so gorgeous. The entire path was so beautiful. Looks like at one point they redid the streets here. It's really beautiful. Very, very nice. So we're going through the town, and first we're looking for a little market to buy a few provisions, because tomorrow will be a long day and we didn't seem to have as much in between, so we need to have some lunch or provisions. And also looking for a pharmacy, and then we'll go and check into our hotel albergue for tonight. But these are the streets, really pretty. Very clean everywhere. The town. Decided to go from the village, which is down below there, you can't really see it, and climb up to visit the castle ruins right here.
It definitely is a ruin.
Definitely is. But earlier today we arrived, you were saying, from
over there.
There?
That's a monastery.
Okay. Oh, can you see the monastery?
We can't, but it's in the valley there.
It's
in the valley there, and we followed that road all the way to the church where the Virgin Mary appeared. So
let's see. It's very windy again up here. You can see how many in the distance, how many of these wind spinners are. Like they're all along the edge, all the way there. A lot of them. It's very, very windy.
C'est le castillo de Castrojeriz.
Castrojeriz.
And
Ça a été construit. It was built in
the 9th and 10th century.
Yeah.
Ooh.
As a tower, a Roman tower. Then it was converted after as an important, I don't know, something.
An important something.
Something to do with the Catholics, anyway. And then in 16th century, they started a progressive descendiat inflammable. OK, il a commencé à dépérir à partir du siècle. It was abandoned and then
destroyed by the earthquake.
That Lisbon in 1755.
That also destroyed Lisbon, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. We knew some of this and the rest we read and translated the best we could. So if that's not right, well, don't blame us, please. It's like there are stairs to go all the way up there to this platform, so we're going to try that.
Dangerous.
Oof, are we really going up this way?
Here there's phantom.
It's a little bit eerie coming up this way. Oof. Hope there's no earthquake today. We're dead and squashed. Oof, ça monte, hein?
Yeah, these stairs are not
they're very, very
quite straight.
They're not straight and they're very steep. Oof. Ah, oh. Ça c'est pour défendre. Oh my God. There's one platform here. Ooh. Wow. Say hi. Oof. Las Torres del Castillo. So I guess it shows us what it would have looked like. Quite something. Oof. Now it's windy on that side. We're going to go all the way up there too. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, they've done a great job securing this place so you could see it. And you can see the town of Castrojeriz, where we came up from and where we're staying.
C'est vraiment une belle vue, hein?
Très belle vue. And what does this say?
Well, remember the Convento de Sant Anton where we went?
Okay, ouais, c'est là.
That's like right down
somewhere over there.
Yeah, right down the valley there.
Puis toutes les...
I can't see it.
C'est tous les couvents, regarde, Convento, ouais. Iglesia, Santo Domingo, la Camino de Santo Domingo.
Camino de Santiago.
Yeah. Oof.
Incredible.
It's a magnificent view, eh?
Not finished.
I know. We gotta go higher. It's very high, people. Oh boy, oh boy. We're blessed with the day, so we can see the view. But I'm holding onto my phone as I'm going up. It's a little scary. Okay. We go down 1 or 2 stairs. This is where we came up from. Now we're going back up this way. Oh, it's so windy. Oh my goodness. Hang on to the ramp as you emerge up here. I think it's windy. Or maybe not. Oof.
Or maybe yes.
I'm going really... I'm not afraid of height. This is pretty eerie, isn't it?
All the stones are like moving.
The stones are moving?
Yeah.
Oh boy. It's windy.
I'm staying away from the wind.
Oh my goodness. That's something. Get away from the wind.
It's pretty high, eh?
It's very high. How do they build these things, eh? Oh wow.
Romans engineering. Look, these stones are moving.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get back down. Whoa. Let's get back down.
There's a reason there's nobody here.
Probably.
Because they all died.
They all know what's going on here. No, I mean, joking aside, they did a great job securing all this metal on the platforms, but it's just incredibly windy and it funnels through, right? There we go. It funnels through places. That makes it a little scary. Are you coming down?
Yeah, I was admiring the last little bit there.
Oh, I'm gonna go down because I'm in the funnel of wind right now.
Yeah, go.
Okay. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Sorry for the shaky move, but these stairs are very wonky, huh?
Very not straight.
And I'm holding on to the ramp at the same time as I'm holding the camera with the other arm. Woof. But very interesting to imagine the life. Look at the roofing. Like, that's the construction, huh?
Or that's the stairs that go up.
That's the stairs. I know, but how they did all this is amazing. Okay, more wind again. Woof. Woof. Oh, and look at the door. This is a reconstruction. See, sometimes they must close it, because that's a new metal door, right? They must close it in time. Maybe in the winter.
Yeah.
Right? Oof. See, quelque chose. I wonder, like, what's on the other side there. See? Okay, let's get out of that wind. I actually lost no more buffering.
The problem is we don't know where we lost it.
Wow.
It's probably gone.
It's gone. It's gone.
So it's pas de bien, chérie.
That's okay. We're done. We're just saying that we were wearing the microphone, and there's a little piece on top that muffles the wind, and mine in the wind is gone. So funny. Yeah? Oh, okay.
Make sure you don't blow off.
So that's where we were on that platform, and it was so windy. With the wind, they're like tunneling over there. Anyway, this is the plains of the Meseta.